Hey everybody! So I've got another honorable mention puzzle from the 2022 Orca Awards. Again, that's the set of awards awarded by the Diary of a Crossword Fiend team. And again, I've been working through the Best Gimmick Puzzles category. So this one took a little bit of work to set up in OBS, my recording software, because it is a gimmick puzzle in a way that the other two that I've looked at already weren't. So this comes from the AV Club crossword, which is one of my favorite indie crosswords. It was the first indie crossword I think I ever looked at. So I normally do my puzzles in across light, so the .puzz format. If you've downloaded any crosswords, you might have seen these. The thing is that one of the gimmicks is that some of the squares should be colored, which Puzz files just can't do. So I did get the PDF, kind of cropped it, overlaid it onto the video at like 30% opacity. So in the video you should be able to see the colors here. Hopefully you can make out the letters as I type them in as well. But you can kind of see a gimmick going on here. So I think this is from January 26, 2022. I think that was like the start of the peak of Wordle being super popular. Might have even been before the New York Times purchased it. I don't remember exactly when all of that happened. But yeah, this is, again, a puzzle from the AV Club. If you've not checked it out and you like crosswords, AV Club, one of the most fun crosswords out there. They break a lot of the kind of restrictions or kind of conservativeness of the New York Times, at least how it used to be maybe 5-10 years ago. They're a lot more free with this stuff. And they actually have sort of tiers of subscriptions. If you do another level of subscription, you can get the AV Club Plus puzzles, which are even wilder. Clues that are really out there. There's vulgarity. It just gets a little bit more wild than maybe a mainstream publication. It's a kind of breath of fresh air after doing a bunch of New York Times puzzles. This particular one was constructed by Brendan Emmett Quigley, BEQ. He has his own website where he does 2 puzzles a week, a themed one and a themeless one. I've probably done more BEQ puzzles than any other constructor just because for years I was doing his puzzle every week and I was actually working backwards through his archives. I've probably done hundreds of his puzzles. Edited by Ben Tossig, who runs the AV Club, so that makes sense. And the title here is Open Letters. So I am solving this on a cross light. I can't really see the colors, so I'm going to be flipping back looking at kind of the monitor in the recording software because I can see it there, and you should be able to see it watching this. But let's dig in here. Okay, Form 50 something. I assume that's the IRS. Trapped decision-wise in a something. Sorry, boss. Invaded as a ball field by a streaker. Ran onto. And sorry, boss, nah. Massage technique based on meridians. Alex and Annie, campy neck covering as a boa. So like shiatsu a dog? Is it also a massage technique? Nope, that is not it. Okay. Italian soccer juggernaut based in Milan. Is that not AC Milan? Okay. Trapped in a bind? Oh, Inter Milan is another one. NTSC, I want to say, is the aviation one. So shiatsu. The act of playing 2 notes at once on a stringed instrument, despite the name, the piece doesn't have to end there. So double something. Recedes at the beach. Oh, NTSB, so ebbs. Transitions from one scene through to the start of the next. August zodiac sign is a Leo. Is this like a segue of some kind? The second square of this column should be 4 across. The last one should be... Gotcha. Okay. These were not clued in the original puzzle, the downs, but they describe the colors you're seeing on the screen. Okay. I guess these were for the Puzz people. So, no down answers. That makes this really difficult, but I guess we are getting hints. We're thinking this in terms of like a Wordle. So I know that E is going to be in the final answer somewhere here, but not in this column. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Especially if I don't start breaking into some of these words. Okay. Noblest Arafat, Yasser. Yeah. I think it gets spelled a bunch of different ways. Color for the right letter, wrong spot in a game of 70 across. Okay, so this again is Wordle. I assume, yeah. Daily internet puzzle game. Yeah, Wordle. Common names in espionage. Aliases. Students who run WIBC radio. Ellie's? I've never heard that word spoken. I've just seen it in Crosswords. Enfamil rival. Capital with a 250-year-old bull ring. Gotta be Lima. Similac. Put down. Blade. BEQ does a lot of music-themed clues. I think he's a musician himself. Blank Moon, half fairy, half vampire books for young readers. Isidore? Yeah. Oslo is a city, signs of use where. Okay, winter wrap. Oh, Isadora. Scarf. Tracking device at spring training. Unhappy face. Okay. Takes precedent over everything else or the original guess in this puzzle's game of 70 across, followed by a description of it. Okay, we'll come back to that. Moment in grime and dubstep songs when the low end enters dramatically. That's a beat, drop beat. Yeah, bop, beat, drop. I'll take that as, okay, that is not it, as a no. Bass, something. Stitch together so. Office tower abbreviation suite. Brief sample. One. Piece in a corporate wardrobe. Power tie? Make a pit stop. P. Okay, bass drop, I guess. Italian bread. Roti. Brief sample. One taste. Tracking device. Radar. Oh, that's right. I don't know. Was there a baseball strike or something? Oh, COVID maybe. There wasn't spring training? I don't know. Might be deeply inspired. Okay, air. Breathe in. Okay. Takes precedent over everything else, or the original guess in its puzzles, followed by description of it. So first, is it takes first? So the E we know is in it. So there's also an S here. Set with a strainer, salver, pot, etc. Boy, I'm not getting any of these. Intuition sometimes needed in a pinch, or the final winning guess in this puzzle's game of 70 cross, preceded by a description of it. Okay. Tailor-made. Topical butter. Is that shea butter? Try by Brady, an attempt, pass attempt. Fill with joy, elate. Throws in the oven. Heats. Being risked at, yeah, so thaw. Lily, this is a sago. Again, another word I only know because of crosswords. Female grouse. Area of an arena. Tier? Okay, being risked is at stake. Distracted condition, ADHD. Sage hen. Frigate spine is a keel. It's the bottom ridge of a boat. The idea. You can't even. Family Circus cartoonist, I think it's Jeff Keane. Bill and Jeff Keane. Lower edge of the strike zone. Do not know. Reindeers are better than people. Blank, don't you think that's true? Is it Elsa, Olaf, Anna? Scarcity subject econ. Oh, Sven is another character. Damage done to exposed skin in extremely cold temperatures. Ice burn. BTU, ice burn. Lil Uzi Vert. Ren Fair. Criticize briefly. Nag. Okay, so ensuing. Oh, the knees are the edge. Oh, neg. I don't know this author, J.M. Stick in the pond. Making no progress in this section. Okay. New York Red Bulls is MLS, Major League Soccer. Garment designed to be covered in a mushed apple and avocado smears, bib. Flock together, assemble. Assemble. Council provider, Esquire. So this is a BBQ. Cowboys, Texas BBQ. Oh, okay. Sixth Sense is the intuition. Baseball club, Phillies fits there. Okay, nation with the cedar trees, Lebanon. Tailor-made apt. Okay. So, okay, we can start filling in some of these because they are green. We know these are E's. We know these are S's. We know these are E's. Okay. Okay, so this is a tea service, I guess, and this is a JM Kotze. Stick in the pond. An oar. Okay. An ocean away is overseas. This is not looking like a word. It might not have to be a word now that I'm looking at this. Yeah, it's not going to be SSSSS. Okay, so maybe just the down words are not words. Maybe only the acrosses are words. Again, it's not clued in the PDF. Maybe the colors are serving as the as kind of the information going on here. So this is yellow. We know that it can't be an N, but it has to be an E or an S. Transitions from one scene through to the start of it. Segues to. Okay. So this has to be an N or an S. The act of playing two notes at once on a string and double. Okay, despite the name, the piece doesn't have to end there. Double. Oh boy. Despite the name, the piece doesn't have to end there. Could be an E, could be an N, could be an S. It's a double. It can't be. Double note? That is not correct. You can't see the pop-up. It says it's complete, but that implies that it's not correct. Oh, note is in the puzzle. They're not going to do that. Double. Double stop. despite the name, the piece doesn't end there. Still got a mistake, but I feel like that is a good guess. I might run a check and just see if what I've got wrong. Takes first is wrong. Take is in the clue. Of course that's not going to be correct. Takes precedence over everything else. Or the original guess in this puzzle is, okay, followed by a description of it. So it's not any color, so it's not going to be S, E, or N. Not moves. Rather than have me stare at this and just type in random letters, let's reveal the word. Comes first. Okay. All right. So I guess this is a do not finish on my end. This is a cool idea, though. You know, using Wordle as a crossword idea. I feel like there was another outlet that did something like this, but not to this extent, where, you know, a huge chunk of the center of the puzzle did this. Yeah, having no crosses, and, you know, just the only help here for these three letters that I couldn't figure out were like, okay, it's not S, C, or N. Yeah. You know, if I was doing this on paper, I'd have to like look up the answer because I wouldn't know if I was right or wrong with takes versus comes first. Well, other than takes being in the clue, which should have been something I saw right away. Yeah, this is neat though. I mean, it's definitely like how Wordle, at least at the time, was a huge trend. You know, saw it all over social media. I mean, you still do. New York Times bought it. It's one of the regular things. So, you know, striking when that iron was hot. Kind of a cool idea. How would you do this in a crossword? Well, this is how you do it in a crossword. You know, there's some cool fill here. You know, assemble, Phillies, Texas barbecue, bass drop, one taste, power tie. Some of the acrosses here are a little rough. You know, coatsy, ice burn, a little bit rougher, but you know, overall, good puzzle. Again, just the gimmick here. Again, this one an honorable mention for best gimmick puzzle. You know, not a lot of people could have put this together, and it's a really neat idea. Okay, so again, that was Open Letters, Brendan M. McQuigley, BEQ, from the AV Club. Again, I recommend if you haven't ever looked at AV Club, give them a try. They have, at this point, like almost 20 years of back catalog. I think once you subscribe, you can get full access to the full back catalog. I've done 8 to 10 years probably of their back catalog, maybe even more than that. I really love the outlet. All right, thank you for watching. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. Hit subscribe. I'm trying to post these daily. Thank you.